What's going on, guys, and welcome back. 4 weeks. It took me 4 weeks to get this room ready. And the reason for that is because I had a lot of stuff in here. I mean, I still have a lot of stuff in here, especially in the closet, you know. After I got everything out of here, you saw in my living room what a big pile of mess I had in there. Well, I got everything out of the closet and reorganized. Well, kind of. I'll show you here in a bit. And I had a lot of stuff in this other room, which I'm going to show you guys what it is here in a second. Or here in a little bit. But yeah, I took my time. I got all that stuff out, repainted the walls. I got my desk in here finally. I finally got my desk in here. I got my TV in here. I got my PS4 in here. So I can actually play modern games in this room. Before I was only able to play retro games. But you'll notice that I don't have that old CRT TV in here anymore. With those, my retro consoles. Those are now in the living room. That's where I'm going to sit and start playing like my retro games. Yeah, but 4 weeks it took me to get this game room ready, and I finally got it done, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Let me show you the color of the walls. I actually painted them like a light green. I thought it was going to come out a little bit darker, but it came out kind of light. I like it anyways. So let me show you what's going on here. First of all, I got my Final Fantasy poster up there, nicely framed. A lot of light glare, sorry about that. Right here, a buddy of mine gave me this. This is a Street Fighter arcade fight stick for the Xbox 360. I looked these things up online. They go for like about 120 bucks. But he doesn't collect anymore. He was running out of room, so he gave me that fight stick, which I thought was pretty cool. I got this shelf right here. It's got some handhelds on it and some other miscellaneous things like Little Nightmares and Monster Hunter 3, and some little arcade sticks, and I mean not little arcade sticks, but little mini arcades in my original Xbox games right here. Right here, actually had those shelves where I was telling you I had some shelves I wanted to put in here. That's some floating shelves. Have some of my PC games on here. And I also have my beautiful Skyrim poster that I got a couple years back from, I can't remember if I had it imported from Hong Kong or Japan. I really can't remember, but yes, it's really nice. It's like cloth. So right here, I got all my Sega Genesis games on this shelf. I had them in that corner, if you can remember. I moved them over here now. And I have like 3 shelves right here. Because right over here, I have my Sega CD games. And then right here it starts off with PlayStation 2. So I got all my PlayStation 2 games right there. And they continue down here. I have a decent PlayStation 2 collection. I wouldn't call it the best, but it's all right. And then it goes off to PlayStation 3. All right here. I might have more PS3 games than I do actual PS2. I think. Did I just say that right? I can't remember. Anyways, sorry about that. My phone's going off. I knew I should have left it over there in the other room. Anyways, everything starts off over here on PS4. So I got my very small but awesome PS4 collection. Then it comes off to the Xbox 360. Or I'm sorry, the Xbox One. And I got a couple of original Xbox games, which it goes into the 360 games. They're at the bottom. So yeah, that's where I keep all my PlayStation games, my Sega Genesis games, and of course this little guy right here, who's awesome. And the Framemeister. I'm thinking about hooking up the Framemeister to my TV so I can play retro games, but not right now. If I'm gonna play retro games, I'll more than likely play NES. And then up here I have my a couple of other shelves with some more PC games. That's not all my PC games. If you remember, I had a lot more, but I thought these shelves would hold more, but they didn't. Try to display all of them. Have them in that closet. Of course, I got my game chair right here that I used to play my games in here. And then there's this room. I know you guys want to see what's in there, and I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, so of course, Final Fantasy Online, the big old box with the hard drive. And I got my PlayStation 1 games right here at this shelf. I don't know if you remember, if you watched my last video, but this shelf was actually black. I repainted it. I mean, it was actually brown, but I repainted it black. That's what I meant to say. And then it goes off to some Sega Dreamcast games. I don't have that many. And then some Vita games. And some Sega Saturn. Some more Vita right there. And then my PSP, my very, very small PSP collection. I really do need to start picking up more PSP games because I love that little console, as well as PlayStation Vita. Now here's that closet. I had a ton of junk in there, and I took it all out, got rid of it, put a lot of stuff in storage, but I still have a ton of junk in here. As you can tell, look at this mess I have in here. I got some boxes, all these boxes in here. Skylanders and a Mario amiibo saying what's up. Some consoles over there. These are actually empty, just empty cases that I found at work. The rest of my PC games right there. My PlayStation box. And some more stuff. The game capture card, the Elgato HD60S. I'll be using that quite a bit, along with the C920 Logitech HD Pro webcam. Got some strategy guides back there. Some other stuff like controllers, disc golf bags, comic books, another disc golf bag, that VIC-20, and my old PC monitor. Time to shut this. Now up here, like I said, I was gonna reframe. Let me turn this light off because I'm getting a lot of glare right here. I did reframe that Link poster because it's silk, and that old frame, it was sliding down, so I put it in like a tighter poster frame. But yeah, it's holding up pretty okay. I got my very small amiibo collection right here. My Zelda, Legend of Zelda amiibo collection. Wish I had more, but this was all I could find at the time. And then the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the NES Library, which my name is in there because I backed that on Kickstarter back in the day. And then we got the NES collection. And actually, I do believe that these are all in alphabetical order. I remember sitting here one night and cataloging my NES collection because I love it so much, and actually did put it all in alphabetical order. That's how I know what games I have and what games I don't have if I ever go game hunting, which is really impossible here in the town that I live because there's no place to go game hunting here, not even like at garage sales. I'm not gonna get up early in the morning and go to garage sales and not find anything. That's just a waste of my time. I'd rather go game hunting online. And then I got some my SNES collection. Again, not a very big collection, but I got all the games that I love right now. And an even smaller N64 collection, and an even smaller 3DS collection. But again, I got some pretty good titles like Super Mario Maker, Smash Bros, Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda games. Then I got some box stuff right here for F-Zero and some other games right there. Got the Wii U Twilight Princess HD collector's edition, and my Wii games and Wii U. and then a really small GameCube collection right here, and an even smaller Switch collection. I like that case. It's pretty cool case for the Switch. I call it my collection, but that's my son's. So I got that for him for Christmas a couple years ago. And then of course my camera that I used to record YouTube videos with, the Canon T6i. And then I got my Castlevania posters right here, framed, nicely framed right here. And another Final Fantasy poster that I had in the living room that I didn't have in here. Now, let me show you what this room is, because I always talk about this room. So now is the day you get to see what's in there. Now you get to see what that room is. So let's take a look at it. What's behind the curtain? Let me turn the light on here. This room is actually a restroom. Yes, it is a very, very small restroom. I need to repaint it. I meant to do that last weekend, and I'm going to do it. The toilet actually doesn't work. A buddy of mine's going to replace the parts in this tank. Once he gets those parts replaced, it's good to go. As you can see, I have all the tools in here in this little sink, which I think we're actually going to get rid of the sink, because look at that. There's no room. We'll get rid of that sink. And yeah, I got all the stuff I was using to work on this room here, and I do have paint left, so that's enough to repaint this restroom. But yeah, this is a mystery room. This is what this room was. It was a restroom. And believe me, once it's fixed and cleaned up, this will be a very important part of the game room, like I said. Now that that mystery's over, I'm gonna show you the centerpiece to my game room. Like I said, I got my desk in here, and I got my PlayStation in here, and this is where I'm gonna be actually playing all my PS4 games and going live here on YouTube, and also editing. So let me show you what that looks like. So I got my desk. There's actually my laptop. I meant to turn it on, but whatever, it's off right now. I don't have a PC chair, but I do have my little disc golf chair that I used to sit on. And right here is where I have my TV, and it's actually running Resident Evil 2, the remake. Let me see if I turn this light off. Maybe this will look a little bit better. No, not really. So anyways, so yeah, this is where I'm gonna be sitting and gaming and editing and doing all that good stuff for you guys right here on YouTube. But yeah, this is my game room. I finally got it done, and I couldn't be more happier, because even though this is a very small room, it's also a very comfortable room to be in. And besides all the noise in the back, like cars driving by or whatever, it's for the most part a really quiet space for me to be back here and playing games. But yeah, that's it. 4 weeks just for this. But believe me, that was the longest 4 weeks of my life, because it took a lot of work to get this done, but I finally got it done. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to play Resident Evil 2, and I'll see you on the next episode.